Hey, a good day to you. This is Rain, founder of RSI. So today on the weekly market analysis, let's look at pound dollar. On the daily chart, what we see over here is a retest of the previous resistance. So this is definitely a point for counter trend traders looking for a shorting opportunity. That doesn't mean it will happen, but you will know that this will be the interest, and that is why when the market moves past certain point or fail to move past certain points, you will have big reaction. So as a trader, what I'm looking at is at this point, because my money will work harder than those kind of trading setup that, you know, it goes sideways, it's going nowhere and stuff like that, correct? Nowhere and stuff like that, correct? So if you head down to the 4-hour chart, it seems like it's moving higher and higher. Later I'm going to share with you some of the details. And 1-hour chart seems like a rectangle formation. That means market going up and went into a sideways consolidation. Some of you might argue the first move could be a bearish movement over here, but this is affected by economic data. So what you can do is scan this QR code. It will bring you to our Discord server, our community. The reason for us to have this shift from Telegram, when it's doing so well, to shift it over to Discord, because we realize that we just have too many channels in Telegram for different purposes, correct? So we have one channel for the overall broadcast, we have one channel to support our students, and depends on how many community you are in our students, you can go as much as 4 channels right now in Telegram. But in Discord, you just need to be in one place, and that pretty much clean things up, have a clearer picture, and at the same time to prevent you to get scammed by fake accounts in Telegram. So speaking of such, these are all my real account. As you can see under the username of Rainlim, make sure it's user ID, is not a display name, because anyone can just have the same name, correct? So to prevent you being scammed by these people, just follow me on real account. That would minimize the chance that you make those mistakes, because in Telegram, if you do not have any friend connection, when the fake account message you or any accounts that message you, you have a option of blocking the person or add the contact. So if you have already followed me, you shouldn't have that problem. Make sense? All right. And you want to be in our Instagram, because that will be our main social media broadcast. But if you're in our Discord, you're fine, because that is where we are going to share everything, and make sure you won't miss it, because you know how social media algorithm can work. If you are not following or checking our IG on a regular basis, or any social media on a regular basis, our post might not show up to you, correct? So on top of the welcome channel that you are in, it's known as the Traders Cafe. The top pin of it will give you a invitation to our student community over here, and with that, that is where you can scroll down and attend a free course over here. So there's no excuse for you not to learn how to trade. So the power is all in your hands. You decide what you want to do, right? And if you love what you're seeing and you want to have a better progress, and you just want to make sure that you have someone to support you, a community to support you, verified community to support you, then drop us a note. Then I'll give you a series of enrichment, and we'll see if you're a good fit to our community before we work with you. That's how we work over here. All right, we do not accept everyone. All right, and you're able to learn how to trade within a day. That's how cool it is. All right, this comes after many years of my trading and coaching experience. I launched this course in 2018, but I started coaching in 2008, so that's 10 years. But you know, I started trading in 2005. Do your own math. Yeah. So if you scroll down further, we can see the kind of trades that we're taking. Target 1 already hit a 2-1 ratio, which is rare, but it is not like super rare over here in Forex 100. Having a 2-1 ratio, which means you just need a 40% accuracy rate to be profitable. All right. So in the long run, you should be profitable if you manage your trade well and you're not missing trade. With this, it significantly reduces the level of stress you have in trading, thus make you a more successful trader as well. And the best part of it, you do not need to stay in front of computer. You just use your smart device to help you to monitor. That's how good it is. All right, so let's head back to our daily chart, and let me share with you my trading ideas over here. So you can see that over here, you can see a weekly chart key resistance level. I just want to show you quickly. So this entire part is a key resistance level. You can look for a shorting opportunity, which come in a key structure on previous resistance as well. Definitely 1.2287 is a level I'm looking at. Last week, you can check out our last week weekly market analysis video on pound dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, and dollar yen. These are the three pairs that I share on a weekly basis for many years already. It's more than 5 years, that's for sure. Okay, so I've mentioned, you know, if you want to look for a buying opportunity, as long as you see this channel over here stands, it touches on it, you can look for a buying opportunity. It seems like a really small move, but if you measure it, it's a 353 pips movement if you engage your trade. And all you need to do is to place in the trade, you ride on the wave and right now reach resistance level. Typically what I'll be doing is taking some parts of the profits out and observe if I'm going to get an additional boost. I've already said, when you went to key levels, important levels, if it managed to break above, then break beyond, then it might have a huge reaction. Correct? At the minimum, you are looking at, if the reaction is huge and able to persist, 1.2652. All right, so there's no guessing game as long as you know where to look at and how to look at those analyses. And many of times that is also why traders want to get coached by us, because they receive this kind of information. Just imagine, just take a moment and think, you're getting this out of free context, you're not paying anything for this information. How much you'll be getting if you're in our paid community, right? Down to the 4-hour chart, bullish flag pattern, and over here a sideways increased volatility. One of the setup that I hated the most, because this kind of setup, it is not uniform, meaning to say that it is non-tradable. However, I want to bring your attention to this. All right, we have a RSI divergence over here. I don't know why it gets shifted, but we have a RSI divergence over here showing a lower RSI even when the candlesticks is getting higher, which gives me a opportunity to head in for a short. All right, I've gone through all my 12 pairs and I find that this is quite a common theme. Not, oh, I understand, because I've shifted. All right, so it is not stick to the chart, it is floating on it in a way. All right, so anyway, okay, I'm just going to keep it as it is. I'm not saying a lot of the charts is having this like sideways increased volatility. That's my term, right, of describing this trading setup. But I just want to say that a lot of RSI divergence across 12 pairs within the three main time frame I'm looking at: the daily, the 4-hour, and 1-hour chart. Head down to the 1-hour chart, you see once again hitting the resistance zone. All right, I've put in key resistance zone. It is the key because it hit the daily chart previous level as well. Okay, and we have a RSI divergence. That's why it's being marked cyan. As long as I didn't get a break and close above 1.2311, most likely I might head in for aggressive shorting opportunity. Why do I say aggressive? Because it's not a usual formation I'll trade, but it's a very good reward is to risk. Easily I can reach a 2-1 ratio. I think it's at least a 4-1 ratio. I've not checked, but this is based on my experience. All right, to target 1. That's pretty much I have for you today. If you want to earn or want to just spend 15 minutes a day to earn income that is enough to support your day-to-day expenses or even greater, you want to get coached by experienced traders like myself. I've been trading for 17 years and coaching for 14 years. Drop me a note. We will see if you're a good fit before we accept you. If we find that you're not ready, just head on to our free course, at least you can get started. That's all I have for you today. Looking real soon to see you in our community, and all the best to you. Till then, remember always, play your trade and trade your play. Take care.